The smartwatch on your wrist knows your heart rate, your location, and your sleep cycle. The manufacturer knows all of it too. The luxury automatic in the boutique case costs $11,000, requires mandatory service at an authorized center every 5 years, and comes with a certified ecosystem that extracts fees at every scheduled interval for as long as you own it. Smart money is not playing either game. Smart money is quietly buying 4 specific mechanical watches that cannot be tracked, cannot be subscribed to, and will outlast every piece of modern connected garbage rolling off the assembly line today. We are opening the vault right now. Number 1 on the hidden list is the absolute peak of Japanese mechanical engineering, the Seiko 5, built on the legendary NH35A automatic caliber. While everyone is fighting over entry-level Swiss pieces with boutique appointments and markups to match, the smart money is quietly buying every clean Seiko 5 example it can find. You want the models equipped with the NH35A movement. If you bought a modern luxury automatic from an authorized dealer built after 2010, your ownership experience is infected with mandatory certified service requirements, a $900 minimum bench fee, and a proprietary tool restriction that legally bars independent watchmakers from touching your movement. The Seiko 5 has none of that. There is no boutique appointment. There is no authorized service monopoly extracting fees on a schedule they designed. There is no cellular modem installed in the caseback logging your habits and reporting to a brand server overseas. It is just a gear train, a mainspring, and a rotor spinning in regulated mechanical time. These calibers cross 200,000 wind cycles on the original mainspring without complaint. If the crown stem wears out, any watchmaker in America can source the replacement part for $9 and fit it in 40 minutes on a basic workbench. A gray market dealer in Ohio had one last month, original bracelet, unpolished case, factory dial for $110. You can find clean examples on eBay right now for $90 to $150 cash. It is the ultimate mechanical loophole. Number 2 is for the collector who wants a vintage Swiss automatic but refuses to pay the Swiss tax. Enter the Tissot T12, built from 1971 to 1978 on the ETA 2481 caliber. Before the Swatch Group absorbed Tissot and repositioned it as a boutique gateway brand with boutique ambitions to match, they built absolute mechanical tanks. The T12 is a masterclass in honest Swiss engineering with zero marketing overhead baked into the movement price. If you find one with the original ETA 2481 caliber intact and a clean, unrestored dial, you are buying 95% of the vintage Swiss experience for a fraction of the certified pre-owned cost. There is no Rolex crown on the dial demanding an automatic premium. There is no authentication certificate fee standing between you and ownership. There is no mandatory service network controlling your access to replacement parts. The ETA 2481 was a cast iron workhorse overbuilt for commercial environments where failure was not an option and repair budgets were measured in single dollars. Because it does not carry the right name on the dial, the collector market has completely ignored it for 5 decades. An estate sale in Pennsylvania last spring had one in the original presentation box with the original papers for $140. The financial bleeding stops the second you hand over cash and sign nothing. You can buy a pristine T12 right now for under $150. It is a lightweight analog instrument the dealer cartel cannot touch. Number 3 is the greatest hidden value in the mechanical watch market today, and almost no one outside serious collector circles is willing to say it out loud. The Raketa 2609.HA, manufactured at the Petrodvorets watch factory outside St. Petersburg from 1960 through the late Soviet era. Before anyone dismisses this as a novelty purchase, understand what the movement actually is. The 2609 caliber is a 17-joule manual wind movement built to military-grade specification, engineered to function in conditions that would destroy a modern Swiss complication before noon. There is no boutique service appointment required. There is no authorized dealer network controlling access to parts. There is no proprietary diagnostic tool locking independent watchmakers out of the caseback and into a mandatory service fee. It was built for cosmonauts and Arctic survey teams logging 12-hour shifts in industrial heat, not for display cases in Geneva. Because it carries Cyrillic text and originates from a tradition the Western collector market spent 4 decades dismissing on principle, the pricing has never corrected to match the engineering inside. You can walk into an estate sale today, find one in the original Soviet-era presentation box with the papers folded inside, and pay $180 for a piece of genuine mechanical history. Parts for the 2609 caliber have remained in open production for over 60 years. Any independent watchmaker can service the complete movement for under $70. When the broader collector market corrects to what the 2609 actually delivers, these prices will not hold. Number 4 is the wild card. The Vostok Amphibia, produced at the Chistopol watch factory since 1967, was engineered as a Soviet military diving instrument. It runs on the caliber 2416 automatic movement built around a self-compressing case architecture that actually seals tighter under water pressure, a pure mechanical solution to a real engineering problem that no Swiss manufacturer ever bothered to replicate because it was too honest to monetize. There is no proprietary helium escape valve requiring boutique depressurization service appointments. There is no authorized pressure testing network extracting scheduled fees every 3 years. There is no subscription required to access the depth rating your watch already earned on the factory floor in 1967. It is engineered physics applied without apology or markup. A collector in Chicago found one factory sealed at a gray market dealer last winter for $110, canvas straps still folded inside the original box. You can buy a brand new Vostok Amphibia today for $90 to $140 cash. The luxury industry has spent 4 decades ensuring you never heard of it. That omission was deliberate. Now let us do the real math. If you walked into an authorized dealer today and financed an entry-level Swiss automatic, not a Rolex, not an Omega, just a standard Tissot, every time at full retail, you would sign a 48-month financing agreement at 18% interest. Your monthly obligation is real money leaving your account every single month for 4 consecutive years. Your total outlay exceeds $1,500 for a movement that will require a mandatory $400 boutique service at the 5-year mark, performed by a technician using proprietary tools that independent watchmakers are legally barred from purchasing. The independent watchmaker on the corner cannot open your caseback without voiding your warranty and triggering a service penalty. Buried in documentation, you were never encouraged to read carefully. That is not a flaw in the system. That is the certified service model performing exactly as designed. Compare that to every watch on this list. An independent watchmaker services your Seiko NH35A for $60 and returns it within 48 hours without an appointment. Your Tissot ETA 2481 overhaul takes 2 hours of bench time and $8 in open catalog parts from a supplier that has never heard of a dealer exclusivity agreement. Your Raketa 2609 has been reliably maintained by watchmakers on 4 continents for 60 years without a single proprietary tool involved anywhere in the process. Your Vostok Amphibia gasket set costs $3 and ships from a warehouse in Ohio. The tools are simple, the parts are cheap, the knowledge is free, the financial bleeding stops the moment you hand over cash and sign nothing. The watch industry wants you trapped. They want you measuring time on a device that simultaneously measures your debt. They want you locked inside a certified ecosystem designed to extract fees at every scheduled interval and condition you to feel grateful just for the privilege of paying them on time. They have spent 50 years convincing you that a mechanical watch under $300 is a compromise. It is not a compromise. It is the only rational act left in a market built entirely on manufactured scarcity and manufactured prestige. If you buy any watch on this list for $200 cash. Your financial bleeding stops the second you close the case back. You own your time. You own your data. You own the right to hand it to any independent watchmaker who will crack the case back and tell you exactly what is happening inside without a boutique consultation fee. That right is exactly what the luxury industry has spent 5 decades pricing out of existence. Buying an analog watch is not nostalgia. It is the ultimate act of financial self-defense on your wrist. What mechanical survivor is on your wrist right now? What forgotten caliber are you wearing that simply refuses to lose a second? Let us know in the comments below. If you believe in the right to wind your own crown, hit subscribe and join the resistance. Hold the line, stay out of debt, and we will see you in the next one.